Hey everyone, it's Dreena. Just came home with a mother load of groceries. Thought I'd share the video with you again. It wasn't really something I'd planned to do today, and then I looked at everything and I said, may as well take a video, give you guys some ideas hopefully, and yeah, here we go. I'll flip the camera and get started. Alright, getting started. First, here's Ollie Bubs. Say hi, Ollie! He's our Jekyll Hyde dog. He's our rescue dog, and he's super sweet at home, but as anyone knows who has seen me in public with him, he goes a bit crazy, but he's a total baby at home. Anyhow, here are the groceries from today. And I shopped at the Real Canadian Superstore today, and I shop around a lot. So today it was this store, and some of the brands and products here are specific to that store, the PC line, but a lot of them are very similar to other products that I can get in other stores, so I think you'll still find it useful even if you aren't in Canada and don't get these products or this brand. So starting here on the green corner, we've got some baby kale, and I normally buy it loose, like a bunch of kale, but it was awful in the store today. It was almost already going yellow, so I picked up baby kale in a package, and spinach underneath, and I use the spinach in smoothies a lot. I use the kale in smoothies as well, but my go-to for smoothies is usually cucumber, spinach, parsley, lemon, and sometimes I use lettuce as well. So I rotate with kale and spinach, but yeah, just I don't always put kale in smoothies, just to say that. And cucumbers, they package them this way. Two for like $5, and they're organic, so that extra packaging kind of drives me crazy, not just because it's not necessary, but also it's really hard to get all that shrink wrap off of cucumbers anyhow, so having it doubly cellophaned is a little annoying, but there you are. Organic bananas. This was the first time they weren't wrapped in tape, thank you. I cannot stand that tape. Sweet potatoes. And I should mention, I didn't get a lot of like greens and like starchy things today. I did get sweet potatoes, but we have quite a bit of potatoes in the pantry, and we have rice and quinoa and oats, and so I just didn't need that today. It was more about veggies and some other things. I picked up some kiwi. I don't normally get them organic, but these ones were softer and nice, so I've got those. I'm trying to not have the camera shake too much, so that's not why I'm not moving things a whole lot. Some organic green beans, and they package them this way in the store as well, but they're usually very nice, so I like them. 2 parsley, not organic, and a dill because I'm working on a recipe and I wanted some dill. I use parsley in the smoothies all the time, again. Parsley's super nutrient dense and rich in vitamin K and iron, and if you're not using parsley at all, I just highly encourage you to throw some into your smoothie because it's just incredibly nutritious, and it's cheap, and it keeps well. It doesn't turn off really easy, and yeah, it's like all over a great thing to have. Some organic romaine lettuce is really quite motley here right now, so I've been buying it in the package, and it's kind of the best lettuce I can get right now here. Organic broccoli, which was awesome in the store today at a good price, and some organic lemons. And I don't always buy organic citrus, but with lemons I tend to because I use the zest, so that's why I buy those organic. I always buy organic berries, and they're not a really great price here right now, but the kids love them, and it's like, you know, where do you want to spend your money, right? I mean, for me, if they're going to eat berries, I'll buy them organic. So I bought organic berries, blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, and I have another package of the strawberries. And today was the first time I've seen this organic chopped kale at the store, and I like that because on the weekend my daughter wanted to make a scramble and she used kale in it, so I thought, well, that would be nice and convenient for her to have. They had brown rice pasta on special. I think it was $1.97 a bag, which is really good here. And I got some frozen pineapple and some frozen raspberries, organic raspberries. And this is something I discovered recently at the PC store, and it's frozen beans, and they're pre-cooked, like they're cooked and ready to go, and $2 a bag, which I'd say it's about the equivalent of maybe 2 cans of chickpeas in there, but they taste fresher. So if I'm making hummus, I like to use these because they're already cooked and they have a fresher taste than canned. When I make the chickpea nibbles, which I know many of you enjoy, I use canned because the girls like those better for some reason. I don't know. Kids, right? I don't know. Organic carrots, I was totally out of carrots, and that doesn't happen too often because I usually have a lot of carrots on hand. Oranges, again, I don't always buy organic oranges, but these ones were really nice today. I liked how they looked and I gave them a little squeeze, and oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. And avocados, not organic. I picked up this little Andalou skincare set. It was only $10, and I bought it for a friend of mine. I'm sending her a birthday gift, and I love this rose. It has the rose oils in it, and it's beautiful smelling, and I know she'll like it. So I thought for $10, that's like a really nice way to try out the products, and hopefully she'll enjoy it as well. And some mushrooms. These are organic, and I don't always buy organic mushrooms. I mean, maybe I should, but we do love portobellos, and sometimes they're just fresher, organic, and these ones were nice. And I make portobello mushrooms a lot. If you haven't tried portobello mushroom burgers, definitely give them a try. I have a recipe in Let Them Eat Vegan, and I also have a really good new recipe in the Cheese Trap, Dr. Barnard's Cheese Trap book, so give that a go. And then this is a line, I don't know where this exists, Ace Bakery, but they do a line of non-GMO breads, and they're not whole grain, so I'll say that right now. But my kids love a little bit of white bread, let me tell you. They really do. And these bagels are super nice, really nice texture. They're called baguette bagels, so they're kind of like a cross between a bagel and a baguette. And the kids are loving them, like in the morning, or sometimes I pack them in their lunches. So I've been picking those up. And then these ones as well. And they have, sometimes they reduce them like 30% off. So when I see these and they're on special, I grab them, because if we're having soup or something where they want to have rolls or bread with it, they love that. And they freeze. I can always just pop them in the freezer. And then I bought more of the soy milk that I love because it was on special. It was, I think it was $2 each. Yeah, I think it was 2 each, and then I got bonus points, like the card points for buying them. So I think I bought 6 of those. It's my favorite brand, Natura. I put that, I talked about that in my last video. And then some organic pasta sauce, and this one's a nice one. It's Primavera. The kids like it. It's not too spicy. And I think that's it. I bought some tea, but I forgot to put those up. Just some boxed tea, and I bought some Epsom salts for my bath, for my aching muscles. I'm on the computer too much. Whiny. But that's it. That's my grocery shop, and I'll give some links in the description, video description, to like recipes that you could use some of these things in. I'm thinking like some nice cream for the bananas. So that wraps it up. I'll leave some tidbits and links in the description. But I do want to talk about the plastic issue because it came up in my last video, and I think it will come up again in this one. Yeah, a lot of our food was packaged in plastic, and people said, don't you bring your own bags? And yeah, I do, but a lot of these items are still already pre-packaged in the plastic boxes or in the bags, and that's how it goes. I mean, if we're buying organic, sometimes that's how it's packaged. And like with the kale, I wanted the fresher kale rather than the yellow kale, so that's the one I got. We're a family, and we buy a lot of food, and sometimes it needs to be convenient, and I think it's discouraging when people watch this and perhaps think that they too will be contributing to lots of plastic consumption if eating a plant-powered vegan diet, when really eating vegan is the biggest thing you can do for the environment. It has the biggest environmental impact when you eliminate meat and dairy. So if you're leaving those comments, I sure hope you're vegan, because really that is the biggest thing you can do for the environment and for your health and for the animals, of course. So yes, recycle, we recycle. Yes, compost, we do that too. Bring your own bags, reduce in every way you can. Try to go for the more environmentally friendly options, yes. But ultimately, the biggest thing you can do for the environment is to go vegan. I do a whole lot of other things too, like pack our family's lunches every day, my husband's and my kids. And, we compost every day. Like I said, we do those things. And we've been vegan. I've been vegan for 20 years, and my husband has too, and my kids are. So, you know what? That is the big step. And I hope that that message goes through to people, that they don't see the volume, because you do tend to buy a greater volume of produce on a plant-based diet. And sometimes that's in, a lot of packaging, depending on where you live, what season you're in, that kind of thing. And that volume of food versus buying a few packages of meat, it may seem like you're bringing home more plastic, but the meat and dairy is doing a bigger damage to the environment. And so let's just discuss that or put that out there. I just really wanted that message to come through, because that's important. People really lose sight. I mean, it was Earth Day last week, and the messages in school and on the media are about the light bulbs and cars and all of these other things, and they never address meat and dairy, ever. So again, yes, do your part, but go vegan. Until next time, guys, happy plant-powered eating to you, and I'll leave some links and such in the description. You can pop to my site for more, plantpoweredkitchen.com.